Katie Featherby. Very briefly about me. So I used to be a corporate video producer. I absolutely loved my career. I started life as a video editor and trained as a corporate producer. And I loved what I did. It took me all over the country and all over Europe filming. Now, what happened when I had my son 5 years ago, I went back to work part-time after my maternity leave, but very quickly realized that I had the wrong work-life balance. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see much of my son. I spent more time on the road than I did at home. I didn't get to see much of my husband as well, but the focus is obviously about the child, not the husband. What happened then? A friend of mine introduced me to Forever in July 2013. Initially, I was very, very skeptical. I couldn't see something like this being like for someone like me. However, I took a look at some information and fell in love with the concept, initially just to make a few £100s a month. That was all I ever wanted. But quite quickly, I realized the potential of the business. I didn't have a lot of time. I didn't have much time, so I did have to use those nooks and crannies. I got myself to manager and then went on the following year to then quit my job as a producer because the income I built from my Forever business was more than I was earning in my day job. And what that allowed me to do was have a much better work-life balance. I've been able to spend some incredible quality time with my son. He went to school this year, which for me was quite emotional, but we had a fantastic summer. I didn't think I had the time, so if you don't think you have the time to build your Forever business, believe me, just find those little pockets of time and it will give you all the time in the world, and that's what we want, because you can't buy time. It's my absolute pleasure this morning, though, to share with you the business backpack. Now, we all live in a world these days where we're permanently on the go, and we all tend to take our technology with us. So the business backpack tool that I'm going to share with you this morning has been an invaluable tool in helping me this year in building my business. So what is the business backpack? Well, this is a tool that you can have on your phone or on your tablet. You can also access it through a laptop on the internet as well. And it's one place. It's one place where you have all the things, the tools, all the information that you need to build your business on a daily basis. Think of it like you're putting on a backpack and you're taking all your tools around with you. It's got all the essential bits within it that you need. Now, Business Backpack is not an app. As you know, an app you need to download from the App Store. This is a web app. And because it basically works through Forever Knowledge, there's no need to install updates. And because Forever Knowledge is the website, they're constantly updating the business backpack. So you can rest assured that the information you're using and the information you're sharing with your team, your prospects, or your customers is absolutely bang up to date. So I thought the best way to show you how the business backpack works is through a day in the life of me, Katie Featherby, a full-time Forever business owner. Doesn't matter whether you're full-time or part-time, this is an essential tool for every single FBO, in my opinion. Firstly, apologies for having to see me in my dressing gown. That is not a good look. So 7:30 a.m. on a typical day. Now, I say typical because what you can't see is a 5-year-old child hanging off me demanding his breakfast and a cat meowing at me. But by typical, I mean the first thing I tend to do, and I'm sure most of you do in the morning, is switch on your technology. And one of the first things that I tend to do is check my case credits. And I'm pretty sure lots of you do that as well. So with the backpack, literally you log in, you can very quickly and simply see where your case credits are without the need to go through to foreverliving.com. It's all there at literally the touch of a button. Very, very simple indeed, at a glance. So back to the day in the life of me then. Let's say 3 days previously, I got chatting to a mum at school, and she got chatting and we were talking about jobs and life, and she said how she's looking for maybe a little bit of extra money. So obviously, I drop into conversation our incredible business opportunity. And because I have the backpack on my phone, very simply, I can send her some information through Forever Reach, which was within the backpack. So all I need from her is her name, her email address. I pop it into the Forever Reach part of the backpack. It pre-populates an email with my details on it, and it whizzes straight off to her inbox. Now, the key thing here is the information that you're sending is compliant. It's 100% compliant because it's been written for you. It's very, very clever. So she then received that email literally there and then. So 9:30 a.m., Mum at School, Tony, has received my email. All she does is click on it and reads it. Forever Reach notifies me that she's clicked through and read my email. Now, as we know in this business, the fortune is always in the follow-up. So this takes that pressure away from you a little bit, because you're going to know that she's read that email. Also, so I get an email into my inbox, but also within Forever Reach, there's a reports section, and in that reports section, it literally tells me that she's clicked on it and when she clicked on to read my email. There's also a notes section as well, so I can make any notes about her. It's so, so clever, and it's so, so simple to use. So, 11:30 a.m, and Shelley, a manager in my business, she comes around for a planning meeting. There you go, Shelley, you get to see yourself on a massive screen. We get chatting, and she asks me about an ingredient within the gel. Again, very simply, all I do is I open up my backpack tool and I go into the product catalogue section. Very, very quickly and very, very simply, I can then find the gel and find the ingredients of the gel and just share it with her and talk it through. What I can also do as well within this section is I can actually share any information directly to my social media. So here I post about the gel directly to my Facebook. Because the backpack is linked to my ID number and it's all linked to me, it's also linked to my Facebook profile as well. It's very, very clever indeed. Another thing you can do that's genius within the product catalogue is you can actually set a reminder. Now, gel drinkers, as we know, are extremely valuable to us all in our business. You can set a reminder to make sure that you don't ever miss when one of your gel drinkers is going to run out. So the backpack will actually, I'm not sure if that cheer was for me, but the backpack will actually tell you when you set that reminder, and very, very simply tell you that you need to get in touch with your customer. And you can also send a link through as well to your online shop to your customers from the backpack, all pre-populated with your ID number, so it's all linked to your business. So, Mum Tony from earlier has agreed to find out more information about the business. So 1 o'clock, I meet her to show her the business presentation. Now, this is, again, very clever. I just literally take my iPad, go to the backpack, open the business presentation, and can chat through it with her there and then. No need to take any bits of paper around with you. I mean, I know not everybody has an iPad, but it is really, really useful and very, very simple to use. So, 3 p.m. that afternoon. Later on that afternoon, I've got a really hot prospect who would like to find out a little bit more about the business, so I want to share the business presentation with her. However, she's not local to me, and there isn't a local business presentation in her area. So what I do is I use the business backpack, and within there is a section that actually is the business presentation. And you can do it in a single presentation or as a group presentation as well. So all I do is I fill in her details within the backpack. I send her a quick email, and she receives that email. She then clicks on the email, and she can then see the business presentation slides. We then speak over the phone, and I talk through the business presentation with her, and I have complete control of those slides. So again, there's no reason why you can't share the business with anybody, anywhere in the world, literally over the phone and using the backpack to talk through the slides. And because you control them, they're not going to see the next slide until you're ready. Very, very clever indeed. So that evening, Tony, my super hot prospect, comes round because she's a yes. She said yes, and she wants to join the business. She's very keen to become a Forever business owner. So I open the backpack, I go into Forever Reach, and I send her an email with the online application form in. And again, because it's through the backpack, it's automatically putting in my ID number, my name, and my mobile number as well. So I don't need to give her any of that information. It's all there. She, as you can see, is then filling out her information to get her business owner box ordered. And of course, there's a regulation selfie to go on the team page and to go onto Facebook as well. It took us a few takes to get that one right. So again, it's all in the backpack. It's all there. Everything you need is in one place. 7:30 p.m. surprised I don't have a glass of wine next to me. That's not very accurate. That evening, one of my team asks me about Forever Knowledge and what's available within it. Now, you can go directly to Forever Knowledge through the backpack. So everything, again, is there at your fingertips. As you should know, Forever Knowledge is full of useful information. There's so much information there for you. Did you know there's also an e-learning program? There's a very, very intensive but very useful e-learning program that you can give to your brand new FBOs to go through, or it's even great as a refresher for any established FBOs as well. And also remember, because Forever Knowledge, you've got the website, there's masses of information on the website. You've got your stock updates, news, training, etc., etc. 8:30 p.m. making a coffee. I'm keen to invite a prospect along to a business presentation evening. So what I do is I go to my backpack on my phone and I go to the What's On section. And in the What's On section, I can choose my local area and I can literally scroll through and find the business presentation evening that I want to take my prospect along to. It's got the location and the time all in one place. There's also a frequently asked questions section. I'm pretty sure I'm the only manager in the business who has team ask them crazy questions, yeah? Really, really useful. So if you've got any questions, you can direct your team straight to the FAQ section within the backpack, and they can go and do the research themselves, which is really useful. So there it is, a very, very brief snapshot into the day, a day in the life of me using the business backpack. And as you can see, it really has made my life so much easier. We live in a world where literally people want information there and then. And the backpack allows you to do that. It really, really does. You can give your customers, your prospects, and your team information when they need it, simply at the touch of a button. It's very quick, very easy, and most importantly, it's compliant. So you can be rest assured that the information you're sending out has been written and is written right. I would love for lots of you to get using the backpack, and it's really, really simple. You just download it onto your phone or onto your tablet. All you need to do, as you'll see on the screen, is you just go to backpack.foreverknowledge.info and you save it as a web app onto your phone or onto your tablet. Log in with your ID number and your password, and voila, there you are. Literally, it's that simple. Now, very excitingly, Forever are running a competition. There's a chance for one person to win an iPad Pro. You need to get the backpack onto your device by the end of today. I think it's by 3 o'clock, actually, to be in with a chance. If you have any questions or queries out in the hub, go and find Joe and his team from Forever Knowledge, and they can help you install the backpack. But it is really that simple. Very, very easy to do indeed. So I would highly recommend you all get the business backpack in your lives. It just makes running your business so simple, particularly when you're on the go, when you're busy and you've got a lot going on in your life. Gives you all the tools that you need to build your forever business. Thank you very much. You weren't as scary as I thought you'd be. So thank you very much indeed, and enjoy the rest of your day. I can see but you.